The following Let's Play has been rated for mature audiences only. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found... Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, I was trying to become a musician, the latest pop model who would be playing a harp for people. And as it turns out, in my attempt to gather some fans, I actually missed this guy here, which is kind of weird considering I actually did talk to this guy. The play music option was clearly visible, but instead I chose to chat with him and run off. So let's go ahead and play that wonderful song for him. Hey, that's great! I see you're a member of the Musicians Guild. When you perform again, I'll be there with bells on. Really? Why bells? Are you like, are you a closet jester or something? I'll keep an close watch on the performance schedule. Love these typos. I mean, you shouldn't have them, but I love reading them out loud. And if I try playing for him again, lowercase, you've already played for me. Alright, now that we have successfully recruited everyone possible, I'm going to experiment. I'm going to go ahead and save real quick before it becomes too much of a night time. And then I'm going to find out what happens if I grab that scroll of Aratus's while Aratus is in bed, if it's possible or not. So I'll meet you at that point. Alright, Aratus has gone to bed, so let's see. Can I interact with the scroll the same way I did at the end of the last episode? You look at the old scroll. Ask Aratus about it. Again, Aratus is not here, so let's see if we can actually ask him about it. Yup. Alright, so we got the old scroll again. I have to wonder if that can be helped. Whether this sort of event, this pedestal, is an event and it has an object on top of it. Or rather, had an object on top of it. The object is not a separate thing, it is part of the pedestal, and you can have a pedestal have an assortment of objects on top of it. But I have to wonder if this sort of event, if it would be possible to check if it's day or night before it activates. Not that it's a big deal, it doesn't really break anything. Alright, just real quick, I'm gonna double check that I have talked to everybody. If I miss anybody, I can still play music for them, and if I'm able to play music for them, that means I obviously missed them. Alright, I can safely say that I have recruited all 10 fans, assuming there are only 10. So, when we got that scroll, the music scroll that we can play a new song with, I also got a key. Aratus found that scroll, well, the original scroll, that was a copy that he gave me. He found the original scroll in a red chest, and he used a key to get inside that red chest. So he gave me that very same key, so that I can hunt for other red chests, and open them with that key. So for this episode, I am going to hunt down all of those red chests, along with any other chests that I might be able to unlock with this key. Probably only red chests though. I'm not sure if I can the exact method that I would be opening the brown chest, but I'm willing to bet that probably has something to do with being a thief. Which I'll do after I'm done with everything else. Once my virtual life here in Moyos becomes finished, and we'll just say the thief part is non-canon. Alright, I know there are some red chests in the catacombs, but I also know that they're also in the jail. So I'm going to go to the jail first because I'm more familiar with the locations of those particular chests. The first one is right here by the entrance behind this wall. There's a red chest. Can we open it? Yes. You open the chest and find Music Scroll 3. Are we actually able to immediately use it, or do we have to give them to Aratus? There's also another red chest all the way at the end of this hallway, once again behind a brickable wall. I have to wonder if anybody will actually be behind those bars. I have to wonder if it's actually possible to be thrown behind those bars. Let's see. Music Scroll 2, and with it you find good cologne. Ew. I do not like cologne. I don't like perfume either. It just smells stinky. It's like hairspray. Oh, there's another breakable wall right here by the exit to the jail. It's a great chest though, so I probably can't... Oh! I can open it. Open the chest and find the Book of Earth. Oh! So here's where the last elemental book was. I figured it was in the catacombs. Alright, we just obtained ourselves another objective for this play session. Gotta return this last book to the guy. Surprise! Well, as long as I'm thinking about it, and before I forget about it, I'm going to go ahead and do that. The guy we're bringing these books to, inside the Moyos library. He's the blue wizard guy. Help. You have found the Book of Earth! That's truly incredible! Ha! I knew it was around here somewhere close by. Thank you so much. Now, with a little practice, I can learn to harness the power of the earth. We have found all 3 books. Talk to me again in just a minute and I'll have a reward for you. Thank you so much again for all of your help. I really could not have done it without you. I already put a great trade scale into your item bag. It's not much, but it's all I have to reward you for all you've done for me. Please use it in good health. Oh, and I can join you in battle now that you've helped me soothe my obsession, and maybe join you in other ways as well. Interesting. Join you in other ways as well. Can I flirt with him? Does that mean he becomes flirtable? I don't know. It also means that, quite possibly, had I tried asking him to join my team before, he would not have joined me. I'll have to try that out sometime. Thank you so much again for all your help. I really could not have done it without you. I already put a... yeah. So, next time I resume the trading quest, I will have a way to get more points while I'm trading. Anyway, as for the remaining red chests, I know they're in the catacombs, but I'm gonna turn around and head back to the thief's hideout. I forget her name because I haven't talked with her much. But I know there's a red chest in her place. Alright. Red chest? Nope, this is not the sort of chest that the key goes to. Alright, back to the catacombs. What event is sitting here that I keep running into? Alright, in the catacombs, and the first chest is... Oh, there's still this locked door. Can I get in here with this key? Nope. Sometime I'll find out what's in there. But anyway. First breakable wall is somewhere on the right. Is it here? Oh, I already had that treasure chest. Well, I know there's stuff over in that direction. I'll go that way in a bit. There's a breakable wall at the end of this room. The metal detector has downed something under the ground here. Will you dig in this spot? Okay. You have found the circuit panel. Well, that was unexpected. So now I have an extra circuit panel. Cool. Alright, red chest. You open the chest, find Music Scroll 4, and find the Great Archaeologist tools with it. Well, there you go. If you wanted to be a Great Archaeologist, go for the music quest first. How convenient that the Great Archaeologist tools would be found in the red chest like that by looking for ancient scrolls. It's already like I'm doing some archaeologist stuff. Alright, one more breakable wall down here. Is there a red chest at the end of this room, or is it a different chest? It's a different chest that I already opened. So I'm pretty sure that's all the breakable walls down here that I can get to. I mean, besides that one, but that room I already explored. You know, I'm kind of curious. What would happen if you put like a save point right behind or next to a breakable wall? Like, what if I stood here and there was like a pedestal, and you talked to a pedestal and you could save, and then loaded the game? Would you wind up being stuck inside the breakable wall the next time you loaded the game? For that matter, can you even have a pedestal or some other object save your game? Or is it only an option for save points and the world map? Not something I'd be able to find out in this game unless I purposely tried that myself. But I'd have to create a special event just to do that, and there's no memory for it. Alright, so we have found 4 ancient scrolls. Are there 4 or 5 or 6 or more? Well, let's see. There was an ancient scroll in that place there, in the jail, and there was an ancient scroll in the catacombs. Does somebody just have an ancient scroll just randomly sitting inside their house? I'm pretty sure that the only chests I found in people's houses were the gray chests. Well, I still gotta wait for morning. No, wait, no I don't. I can just go to bed. But, if I did have to wait for morning, I would have time to go ahead and just hunt around for those special red chests. And now it is foggy. Also, speaking of locked things, I'm really beginning to wonder what the deal with this place is. I don't think it belongs to Max because he owns the armor places. Does it have something to do with Brogan? Because Brogan's a drunk, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and assume that I have obtained all the ancient scrolls. And I'm going to go ahead and save. And I'm going to go ahead and continue this quest. She sent us off to get 1 ancient scroll, but hey, we got 4! You found the first music scroll! Awesome, I knew you would. Now we can begin the preparations for your first show. Okay. Okay, well now you've gotten some fans, and you have found your first music scroll. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. As soon as you're ready, we'll start our preparations for your first show. Are you excited? Hee hee, but don't be nervous, you'll do fine. As soon as you're ready, we'll begin. Will you go to the Moyo's music hall to rehearse and then perform a live show? Rehearse? Is there going to be like a minigame involved? Probably not. Wow, look at this. Oh gosh. What's with all these save point things? Where is this? Emilio's Music Hall. It's inside a tree. Which means somewhere there's a tree building. I think I know where it is, too. I thought it was just a regular tree, but no, they must have turned the building around so I couldn't see the door. So how many people do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. We have found all 10 audience members. I guess these save point things are just decorations for the music hall because I can't actually get to them. Nope. So I have to talk to this pedestal to play my first song. Let's go. Will you place the music scroll on the podium and begin the concert now? I'm so talented I can do this sitting still. I'm just standing here. Not actually holding an instrument. I'm just looking at these people. And now I'm gonna dance. Okay, dancing isn't one of my natural talents. So, probably nothing is actually going to happen here. So I can just go ahead and talk to this girl to end the concert whenever I'm ready to stop playing, I guess. Will you end the concert now? Yeah. I'm assuming that nothing will happen if I just let it sit. Your fame as a musician has increased by 7. And that's it. So let's see if I can spot the music hall. I bet it's somewhere near the, Actually, with this fog, no. I probably won't spot the music hall. Also, it turned to night. It was clearly day whenever I was talking to my, guild leader. So I guess this only happens at night. Well, that makes me wonder. As long as it's nighttime, I'm gonna check with that one night elf who talked about the previous band. In fact, that particular night elf was also one of my fans, so will she comment on my playing ability? Hey, great show at the music hall. I can't believe that was your first show. Were you nervous? If you were, you didn't show it at all. Good job. Also, this guy gives a bit more backstory to the history of this world. Please forgive me if I speak out of turn, but your life has not been an easy one, has it? Mercer's march has touched us all in one way or another, but yours is a special success story, I think. You see, we are the same in a way. My sister and I are wood elves, and Mercer was a dark elf. But that didn't stop a lot of humans from hating us. But you have reminded us that what can be achieved in spite of these setbacks. It's true that things have been pretty difficult for me, but I was born after Mercer's march. I've never known what it was like to live outside of that aftermath. I'm just glad I never had to meet Mercer face to face. I can't even believe someone like that lived during my lifetime. He didn't. He was before your time. Unless the march happened and then he was killed after you were born or something like that. Ignorance and hate will always exist in the hearts of human and elf kind, but at least it makes you appreciate the good people all the more. I am very glad to have met you. Alright. So, just because I can, because I gotta show off everything in this game that I can, because most of you won't actually get the chance to see everything in the game yourselves, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to everybody that I can, because of the reason I just said. But first, let me see if I can find that tree. It's gonna be a big fat tree. Is it out here? If the tree exists, it's probably somewhere that I can't reach. Well, I couldn't find that big old tree that I played in. It's probably hidden behind a building. For all I know, that could be the tree right there. I also couldn't find anybody else to comment on the music that I played last night, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue the quest. Although I'm going to talk to this person and try playing music for this person again, because I forgot to check to see what happens if I played music for this person twice. Yeah, don't wear it out. You're in the Moyas Musicians Guild, right? Well, that means you'll be playing in the music hall. I'll just come here where you play next time. Alright. And with that, we are going to go ahead and chat with this person because I think she says something new. Wow, you're really making a good reputation for yourself around here. People are starting to talk about you and all you've done around here. Keep up the good work. This town needs people like you. And then she repeats stuff we already read. At least I think that one thing was new. I might have actually read it before. It's actually been a month since I've updated this Let's Play, which is quite a while and not really intended, but that's just how it turned out. I actually had to re-watch my last episode just to figure out what it was that I was doing. Also, I just remembered, was I supposed to get money whenever I did that little concert thing? Not that I can tell. Well, maybe she'll give me money by finishing this quest. Yay! That was great! You did a great job, and now here's another really great thing. Your cut of the money from the show. Remember, the more fans you have, the more money you can get after a show. Give me just a second, and I'll have your cut. Because you had a full house at your last show, you received 1,000 gold for your last performance. I'm so happy for you. Everybody in town is talking about how great you sound and how cool it is to hear these ancient music scrolls. You're making quite a reputation for yourself. Yay! 1,000 gold for me. I'm rich. And now, I'm gonna save. And we're going to do some experimenting. Pretty sure there's gonna be some more questing involved because I got these other music scrolls and I want to find out what those music scrolls are gonna do. I mean, they must have some sort of purpose. So let me think here. Oh yeah, experiment. I'm going to experiment. I'm going to go ahead and quit the game and load a previous file because I want to find out what happens if I proceeded with that particular music quest without getting a full amount of fans. So I'm going to load the previous file and I'll meet you back to a place. Alright, I have re-obtained the scroll from Aratus, the music scroll. And just to confirm that I can recruit more fans as I go along, let me re-recruit this person. Yep, I can recruit this person. So I should be seeing this person in the music hall whenever I play. Let's see, if I remember correctly, for the save file I just loaded, the only two people I had recruited as fans are Aratus and whatever this person's name is, plus the person I just now recruited. So let's go ahead and Frissy. I find it interesting that it says rehearse and then perform a live show. I was pretty much sent straight to the live show. But anyway, here we are with only these three people recruited. And it's pretty much the same song. So is there any way I can sort of glitch my way out of here? Because if I can, I'm going to. No. Don't think it's happening. You have me pretty well blocked in here. let's just go ahead and end this then. And then I'm going to... Well, my fame increases the same amount no matter what, so it's probably just the amount of money I receive. So let's go ahead and find out how much money I receive. If I had to guess, I probably get 100 gold for every person that was there. But on the way here, I recruited another fan, so let's see if I get 400 gold instead of 300 gold. Haha! Because you had 4 fans at your last show, I actually had 3. My 4th fan was after the show, but I still get 400 gold. Yay! Of course, I'm not going to keep this file because... And now I'm back on the file where I had 10 fans at the concert. So now what do I do? Well, that's actually pretty obvious. I don't know why I asked what I'm going to do, because I actually know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and find out what happens whenever I... I'm going to find out what these extra scrolls are going to do. Because they obviously weren't used for that concert. So maybe they'll be used for newer concerts. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out next time. I'll see you then.